Well, the delayed opening of some of the major hotels in the country might mean good news for some of the smaller outlets. Kelsey Johnson tells us in this report how small resorts are getting ready to capitalize.
The Colony Club Inn and Suites is just one of several smaller hotels in the country that is now opened up for business. The 60-room hotel, rated number 8 on Booking.com, was able to sustain during the pandemic. Manager Crystal Roll is hoping to see an increase in business now that the borders are open.
Even the considered slow seasons of September, October, November, they were still our busy times due to the fact that we do cater to the locals, okay? As you know, we have been in business for over 30 years, so it's a well-known name, the Colony Club Inn. So persons always find their way here on the weekends. Now, during the COVID-19, that's where we had to find a way to reinvent ourselves, to keep ourselves open, change with the unfortunate circumstances. So we created promotions where we had weekend specials for our local guests that did quite well. They reacted quite well, and we've been busy throughout the week.
This particular room here at Colony Club, located on St. Albans Drive, was prepared earlier this morning for guest arrival.
Well, our expectations are pretty high as we have 8 bookings already for today, 8 check-ins, persons coming from the European market through the U.S. terminals.
There are 25 rooms available here at the El Greco Hotel, but only 3 are occupied at this time.
Before the COVID pandemic, we was running high occupancy during about 85 to 90%. After the crisis, we're now at our 20%. So business has extremely dropped, whereby we had to cut back on staff, to make ends meet. So right now it's the 1st of July, so we're looking forward to a busy season, hopefully. So that will keep us flowing.
When we arrived at the Town Hotel on George Street, guests were checking in. The historic building is chirping with activities as more and more guests are scheduled to arrive.
We're looking forward to the tourism picking up. I'm already getting some phone calls from some of our regular guests been coming to the islands for quite a few years, some just making the normal stop in Nassau and going to the out islands. So every little bit's going to help. And I think as long as the country continues with the masks and the mandatory things that we have to do here, it will certainly help. We were open, but we weren't open. We were not taking any new guests until the out islands opened up for their flights to come into Nassau. Up until then, we weren't taking any other guests other than the passengers that had missed their flight back to London and on to Dubai. So they've missed that, and they're still here with us.
The historic Town Hotel is located on George Street. They too are open for business. If you don't believe us, I'll let George tell you. George? Say hi. Say hello. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Network News.